2 a.m. on the 3rd of January. Caracas was shaken by the sound of explosions. US Special Forces swooped into the capital during a brazen raid to forcibly seize President Nicolás Maduro and his wife. By the time they'd left, the Venezuelan government said 100 people had been killed. This water birth clinic is just across the road from a military airport in the centre of Caracas, one of the areas which was hit. That night, these two nurses, Jenny and Fatima, were asleep, having helped deliver a baby the previous day. They were woken by what they said were the loudest sounds they'd ever heard.
There was an explosion. The whole building shook. We woke up shocked, scared. We thought maybe it was an earthquake. And then, at that moment, we heard the second bomb, and we got down. What a shock. We were thinking, what has happened? The house shook, and then there was the third bomb.
In this room, the same night, there was a couple with their young baby, just a few hours old. The window was blasted out. Downstairs, the team later found this bit of shrapnel, probably from an American missile. Fortunately, no one was injured, and the next day the clinic delivered another baby. As those that work here know better than anyone, life has to go on. And that's the story of this city since the events of January the 3rd. There are constant reminders of what happened. This is a poster campaign demanding that Maduro and his wife be returned to Venezuela. But the business of government continues. The acting president, Delcy Rodriguez, has introduced a raft of measures designed to turn the page on the past. Hundreds of prisoners have been released, and an amnesty law is being prepared. With the United States currently overseeing its oil sales, a new hydrocarbons law has been introduced, more attractive to foreign investors. There are moves to reopen the US embassy, which has been closed since 2019. On the streets of the capital, we found people still taking in the changes.
We all want things to improve, for our work to make more, to have new opportunities. It is not just about day-to-day earnings, but having the option for better things.
Honestly, today what matters most is that there is a reconciliation among all Venezuelans, that we all work together hand in hand, that the things done wrong stay in the past, and that we move forward to do things better.
Everyone is still adapting. 1 month after the momentous events in this city, much has returned to normal. But many of the people we've spoken to say nothing will quite be the same again. Stephen Gibbs, CGTN, Caracas.